Hello and welcome everyone to the channel IT Simplified. In today's session on Azure, I'm here to discuss Security Center, what it is and what benefit it will provide you as an organization and as an Azure administrator. Now, as the name suggests, Security Center falls under the security portfolio of Azure services and comes in two flavors. Now, out of the box, you get the free version, but you can always upgrade to the paid version, which has been now rebranded as Azure Defender. But the question arises, what is Security Center, what benefit it provides me, and what usage I have in cloud deployment. So say as a company, an organization has hired you, a team of solution architect to deploy resources in the cloud. Now you'll use your experience based on that. You'll be deploying these resources, whether it's compute, app services, storage, maybe Kubernetes cluster, or there are so many different services. And based on that, you're going to configure that and deploy all the different components needed. But let's be realistic. These resources needs to be monitored on an ongoing basis. And on top of that, if you're dealing with some regulated industry, for example, if you're dealing with the health sector, or you're dealing with banking, or you're dealing with the government sector, now these verticals, they have specific requirements. Some of them might be needing maybe need to comply with the HIPAA requirement or ISO certified or PCI DSS compliant. Now, as a solution architect, you may or may not be aware of these kind of compliance requirement. And I would say that is where the Security Center shines. As I said, that it comes in two flavors. So out of the box, you get a free version which gives you secure score and assessment of your resources. But when you upgrade that to the Azure Defender, you get some specific features which are associated with the security implication that any organization might face. For example, it gives you the capability to monitor your management port. You can apply just-in-time VM access. You also get the functionality of file integrity monitoring. Most of the bad guys, they generally try to mess with the operating system and the registry files, so that will also take care of that. And then you also have complete control of what will be the right kind of application, so you can automate those processes. And on top of that, Microsoft is using in the backend its reach. It's using machine learning. It's using its reach in terms of authentication. So if you have not implemented maybe MFA with conditional access policy, there will be alert generated. You might need to have disk encryption on your storage, on your page blob storage. So that will be also part of the paid version. And all this is done by deploying a log analytic workspace, the agent that you're going to deploy on a Windows machine. And the good thing is that it also works in a hybrid kind of environment. So if you have resources on-prem as well as in cloud, you can manage everything from Azure Security Center. And as part of the Azure Security Center, you also get Microsoft Endpoint for Server, which is an EDR solution, the endpoint detection and response mechanism, which comes integrated with Azure Security Center. Now, going back to the need for Security Center, as I said that as a solution architect, you might not have the expertise or the knowledge to deal with those kind of niche verticals and be compliant from the infrastructure perspective, which your organization might be needing. So Security Center gives you one interface where you can come and see what is happening on an ongoing basis in your environment. It gives you the option of applying quick fixes so you can remediate in case there is some sort of problem. And it will categorize based on your compute, storage, and networking, and can drill down into is your deployment as per the compliance requirement of that organization. Now, I will say that you can try Azure Defender for free for 30 days. So you can go and upgrade that and it will work for you for free for 30 days. And if you think that it is not working and it is not what you need, you can just switch back to the free version. So there is no cost associated with that. But I'll say definitely make use of this free option for 30 days and see if it works for you and it is of any need for you. And then based on that, you can take the decision from the organizational point of view if you want to continue with that. Hopefully, this gives you an idea about what Azure Security Center and Azure Defender is. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.